What's up guys, and welcome to Casual Play Battlefield Hardline for the month of July. Now, I have to admit, it's been a little bit of a quiet week for news, unfortunately. I mean, to be honest, there's still plenty to talk about because actually there's quite a lot of stuff. Hopefully quite exciting, at least for me. No, I'm sure it's very exciting for everyone, otherwise I wouldn't be telling you. Exciting stuff coming up on the channel, so we'll have to make do with mainly the news just being that. But coming up in this show anyway, we'll be talking a little bit about the Batman Arkham Knight interim patch that's coming up. Almost forgot how to say the word interim then. It's not a difficult word to say as far as words go. Maybe I'm just not very good. I've had a long day at work, and for some reason I cannot say interim. It doesn't get that much worse than that. In monitor-related news, it seems that there's always some sort of monitor news every single week at the moment, which I think is good, because if you roll back 2 years ago, then we never got any monitor news, and if we did, it was like, oh, there's another 1080p monitor coming out. Brilliant. Nothing really much more exciting than that, so it's good that we do have some news to talk about. And will he get me? Yes, he will. Anyway, coming up on the channel though very soon, we've got the behind the scenes video, which I'm hoping you will enjoy, coming out this Sunday. So that will be talking, well, it won't just be talking, it will be showing you how a YouTube video was made, in particular the triple monitor setup video that I did, that you have hopefully already seen. If you haven't already seen that, then you can see what the fuss is all about when it comes to having 3 monitors for gaming and for general purposes. So that is live on the channel now if you want to check that out. But the behind the scenes video, like I say, we'll just go through how that video was made, which hopefully is going to be pretty interesting for you. We've also got next week the first look at the what is it called? Well, that's terrible. It's Act of Aggression. I was going to say Age of Aggression. That's terrible. Act of Aggression beta video that will be coming out in next Wednesday afternoon, I would imagine, late afternoon or early afternoon if you are from the US. And so that will look at the fairly new, well, it's not out yet, so quite new, RTS that looks to be very Command and Conquer like. So if you're interested in that, hopefully you will like that. That's coming up next Wednesday. The Saturday after that, I believe, is the review of the monitor that was used in the triple monitor setup video. So that AOC 23-inch 1080p IPS, which is ideal for people on a budget. Or is it? Find out in the video. And then after that, I actually go on holiday for a couple of weeks, thank God. Finally get, haven't been away, haven't been abroad since last Easter. So when I say last Easter, I mean Easter 2014. It's quite a while, like way away, so it'll be nice to have a break. Don't worry, videos will all be properly scheduled, and if I hadn't told you, then hopefully you shouldn't have noticed. At least that is the plan. But there is loads of good stuff coming out over the beginning of August when I'm on holiday anyway. So that's what's coming up on the channel. I hope that's of interest to you. As soon as I get back, hopefully we will start to be looking at some more hardcore sort of processor build stuff. So I mentioned briefly earlier about Skylake. Hopefully that should be happening not too long after August. Well, late August, early September, hopefully, if all goes to plan. And of course it's Windows 10 as well, so you should see that video shortly after release as well, which is pretty cool. So that's what's coming out on the channel anyway. I hope that appeals. But the next thing to talk about is the fact that Batman has, well, I said not Batman directly, you know, Bruce Wayne hasn't suddenly gone up and given us this information. This was of course released by the PR guys that represent Rocksteady. It's just that an interim patch is coming in the not too distant future in August, and so while this won't affect you if you haven't already bought the game, I believe. If you have bought the game, it says it will fix the majority of issues that they listed in their sort of known errors and things and reasons why they took the game down. So things like the texture filling should be fixed, performance across the board should be vastly improved, and it should just generally be a lot more playable for you if you want to be playing Batman, which I've finished it. I very much liked it. You can find my full review. It will come out when the game has probably been fixed, but there's not really too much to say there, because if you've got the game, then whether you like it or not, you've got the game, and if you don't have the game, you can't get the game, so there's not really any point putting a review out now until it is properly fixed. Next news was a bit of monitor related news, and it's just that Philips have announced 3 new monitors. One super nice quality for professionals, 27-inch 1440p monitor. This uses quantum dot technology, and this should appeal if you're doing stuff like print work. And then the more interesting one really to us, I believe, oh I wish I'd got him but I hadn't, is a new 34-inch curved monitor. I believe it will be IPS, could be VA, but they haven't said, so it could also be TN, but I would say that's unlikely. And essentially this is going to compete with Dell's 34-inch curved monitor, as well as the LG 34-inch UC97 monitor that you could have found the review to that on the channel. I've already done a review of that. I very much liked that. Now, they haven't said that these things will have G-Sync or FreeSync, and I reckon it's unlikely that they will. But it seems almost like a missed opportunity not to be putting at least FreeSync in every single monitor that you sell these days. Plainly because I don't think it's going to cost you much money. You don't have to pay any license money like you do with G-Sync. And I think it's going to make the monitor sell more and appeal to more people. So I cannot confirm whether these monitors do or do not have that. But I think it's probably a safe guess to say that they don't. Then there was one other monitor that they announced, not quite so interesting. The main thing that was in their press release was the fact that it has sort of like an ambi-glow thing, but coming out of the base. So the base will change colour depending on what's on screen, or you could set it to be a static colour. Doesn't appeal to me in the slightest, but hopefully I will be taking a look at all 3. AOC have been very, very good to the channel, very good and supporting the channel by sending stuff for review, which is obviously what this channel needs. So yeah, it should be good to get those in, and I imagine we'll be getting those in nearer the time. Those will come out sort of end of the year, after August, so I imagine I'll be having them to have a look at early September would be my best estimate. Hopefully the Philips 34-inch curved one will be the one we get in first, because that one does look very interesting indeed, and I'm sure it will appeal to a lot of people. So that is then this week's casual play anyway. Not too much in the way of gameplay really, other than I died a couple of times. This is again the problem that I kind of find with Hardline. I like it, I really do, but I think Conquest just isn't as good as it would be in Battlefield 4. It's all that heist sort of game mode and stuff like that. Just because there's more going on. But yeah, no, it's nice to revisit. Yeah, you know, no real beef with the game. Battlefield 4 is just a bit more excited. Yep, so that's what's coming up on this channel anyway. Hopefully, like I say, it appeals to you. Hopefully you like what's going on. Leave a comment, let me know what you've thought of both this video as well as recent comment and the upcoming content. I've said it many, many times before, this channel is about you, and if you decide that a video comes up on your subscriber feed and you don't want to watch it for whatever reason, that's what you need to be telling me. Why are you not watching a video if you subscribe to it? Is it too long? Does it just not appeal? Did you know, subscribe because you watched the Powerline video and this is about computers, or vice versa? Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below and we can make more great content. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, but I'm guessing you probably have if you're watching Casual Play, but if you haven't, then do subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if you didn't like it for whatever reason. But like I say, do like it if you did enjoy it. What's coming down? Oh, I missed it. I missed the one thing that happens. Brilliant. And that car just disappeared. Nice. Like it a lot. And I've lost my trail of thought completely. Hit me up on @PC Centric on Twitter. That's the one. If you have any questions, because that is the best place to contact me, because that way I can reply as soon as I can. Or if for whatever reason I can't reply, then I will catch up normally just before I go to bed, or just as I wake up. So how about that? So thank you so much for watching this video as always, and I will see you in the next video.